In this video, I'm going to show you where to find the air filter, how to take it out. I'm not going to show you how to clean it because I just recently cleaned it yesterday and I haven't rode it yet, so mine doesn't need clean, but I will show you which panel is on, what to remove, what tools you need, and how to find it. Alright, these are the tools you're going to need. You're going to need a 10mm wrench, and you're going to need a Phillips head screwdriver, preferably with a long thing to it, because some of these screws are back inside of the panels, but I'm pretty sure any Phillips head will do. And also make sure it's not a small one. It has to be a pretty big sized one. And these are common household tools you could find, so if you don't have any, then you pretty much probably don't have tools to do anything for a bike if you don't have these two common tools. And I do apologize for not doing this video outside. It's raining right now. I'm not sure if you can hear that, the rain pounding off the tin garage roof. You might be able to very slightly, but that's the reason I'm not outside doing this video, so sorry for the lighting conditions. So what you're first going to need to do is take the seat off with your 10mm wrench. Take the back of it. It's hard to do this with one hand. And just keep on turning them little by little until you finally get both bolts off. There's a bolt right here, and then there's a bolt over here too. Once you release these two bolts, you'll be able to just yank the seat right off. Alright, then once you get the two side bolts off the two back number plate panels, you can just take the seat and lift it right off the bike. And then pretty much everything inside the bike is exposed. Right here is the air box, and then this panel over here is the battery compartment. I'll do another video tutorial on how to do this and how to charge it and everything. But here's the air box, and this is the panel you gotta take off of the air box. This is where you're gonna need your Phillips head screwdriver. And these are the two bolts, so make sure you put them somewhere where they won't get lost. And don't lose the washers either, because they will be needed to put the bolts back on, or the seat will be loose. Take your Phillips head screwdriver. The screws that will be needing to be removed is this one. There's one right there. Then there's one back in here, back in there, and then one back in there. And then once you remove these, this whole plate will just unlatch, because there's a latch here, and then one here, but it like latches inside of the number plate. So once you remove these bolts right here, screws, whatever you want to call them, you just have to like pull out and this way on it so you can unlatch these, and the way you put it back on is to push in and over to lock them in. It's the same way for over on the other panel. Alright, as you can see, I removed the panel, and right here are the little tick marks that attach into these holes right here, so you can like get a visualization of how they can just hook up right back in there. And be warned when you're very first pulling it out, there may be oil, because the way the panel sits, it's like this. So when you pull it out, there might be oil right there that's inside of here. So when you pull it out, it might drip all over. It's just excess oil that came off the the air filter. Right now I have the stock air filter. I did order a twin air filter that's coming in the mail here in a couple days. I think I picked like 1 week shipping or something like that, because it was the cheapest. And then here's the air filter. Just remove that right there. Put that somewhere where a lot of dirt won't get on it. And then that's pretty much it. When you haven't changed your air filter for a while, there will be lots of like gunk stuck to right here. So what you want to do is just take like an oiled towel with no air filter oil, which is also what you're supposed to put on the air filter itself. But just damp the towel, a small towel, a little bit. Like I'd recommend like a drying towel, not an actual paper towel, because you might get paper in there. Like when the paper towel's wet, it might fall apart. But just wipe all the gunk and everything out of there, out of the air filter. And then also, if you can, you don't have to, but you can wipe up the excess oil. You can probably see it right there. It's shining a little bit off the light. But there's the air filter. And also, if you have a Gander Mountain somewhere near you, or other shops that sell name brand hats, I'd recommend getting a hat, because I'm a hat person, so I wear them all the time. But these hats are like 30 bucks. Definitely worth the money if you're a mechanic types person that likes to work on dirt bikes and crap like that, because they have lights on them. They're very bright LED lights. I highly recommend them for working on your bike or something, because as you can see, they really help out. But that in there's where the air filter goes. So then that's how you find your air filter. Now the process to put everything back is literally just the exact same but reversed. And also right here is the backfire screen. A lot of people say remove this to increase airflow. I say it's a hunk of crap. Like, not this, but I mean I say what people say is a hunk of crap. Keep this in there, because this right here will save your air filter from really gunking up with big crap that will make you have to clean it more often. Because if you're like, I also race motocross, and my grandparents have a farm. I ride around in the hay fields and stuff, and a lot of times I get like big gunks of like the tips of the hay up into my air filter, and I find pieces all over. This right here really helps it by keeping it right in here so it all falls down here. So that's pretty much what it is. Thanks for watching. And that's how you change air filter. Just use no toil air filter cleaner. Wash the air filter up a bit, then let it dry for 24 hours after washing it with water, and then put the no toil oil on it, and then just slip it back in. That's all you gotta do. And then to put everything back is exactly the same but reversed. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe.